Hi there, my name is Vlad. With the release of patch 1.1 coming in a few days, I wanted to share my thoughts about Arknights Endfield, a game that I have been waiting for since it was first announced back in 2022. Now that the game finally released, I have played and tried all features and content that the game can offer. Now, the question is, did it manage to meet my expectation? And was the wait worth it? I'll be talking about the graphics, the story, exploration, factory, combat, and also the gacha. Well, I'm proud to say that they actually met my expectation in this department. The graphics of the game is really beautiful and stunning. The character design and environment is really amazing. I can even say it's on par with some of the current gacha games in the market. One example would be Wua. Heck, I can even say that it's on par on some AAA games in the market in terms of graphics. Oh yeah, not to mention the game is really optimized. I didn't experience much crash or bugs like other games, so that's a big plus for them too. Arknights Endfield story is quite interesting since they're still introducing a lot of stuff into the story. But I do expect them to make it more interesting as we get more patches into the game. As for the subquests, it's alright. There are some noteworthy ones. And the companion quest is a bit of a mixed bag. So far, I've played all the companion quests available in the game, and the one that I really liked the most was Levitain. As for the companion story, the only one I find really interesting was the Wolfguard story and Levitain story. Ibon was alright, while Gilberta was decent. The exploration in Enfield feels unique compared to other open world gacha game in the gacha space. At first, I thought it would become tedious without climbing, gliding, or swimming. But it actually made exploring the world more engaging since I had to find creative ways to reach different areas, similar to older RPGs. I really like the zipline system in the game. It makes traversal and doing deliveries much more convenient once you have set it up. I do hope they expand more on this mechanic, like adding jump pad so that we can reach higher places. I also like that they made the other team members visible on the field when deployed, since it does make the exploration less lonely. I'm proud to say I did have fun with this one. At first, it was a bit confusing, so I tried following some of their tutorials, and as I was learning it bit by bit, the dots just started connecting. After that, I started building my layouts for my factory and trying to make it as efficient as I can without looking up any guide from other players. I like that this is where you can get the majority of your gear and healing materials. It is also used for trading for stock bills, which are used to buy materials. Some are even vital for overworld farming and grinding. My only issue for this is that after making your factory as efficient as you can, you really have nothing else to do until they add more facilities, but even then, it will just be the same after. I do hope that they will make some sort of game loop for this, since it's really fun tinkering and tweaking the factory from time to time. The combat of the game is simple and easy to understand, but it can also be restrictive, like managing your SP gauge so that you can cast your combo skill that is triggered after doing specific actions, like doing a finisher or applying art affliction to the enemy. You also need to time your debuff and buffing rotation so that you can maximize your damage when using your ultimate. As more playable characters are released, I believe that the combat for the game will become more complex. I also like that the other members of the team can participate in the fight, making the combat more engaging and exciting since now I need to manage more than one character on the field. Overall, it met my expectation. The gacha is the most controversial part of the game. Overall, the system is alright, while also a bit concerning. My main concern is the pool economy of the game. Since the honeymoon period is already ending, I do hope that in later patches we get enough pools to at least reach the 80 PT, which mean we will only need 2 patches to guarantee a character. Another concern is the weapon currency. Aside from pulling characters, there are no other ways to obtain a big amount of it. So I do hope they add more ways for us to obtain it either by event or something. Aside from those, I find the gacha system is alright, since I did expect them to follow the same as their previous game when it comes to the gacha. Also, I usually save my pulls and wait for the characters that I like or the one that can help improve my current characters, which might be the reason why this kind of system does not really affect me as bad as others. Overall, I think Arknights Endfield has a lot of potential. The core systems are already enjoyable and there is still plenty of room for improvement. I'm excited to see how the game evolves in future patches. And I'm proud to say that it did met my expectations. The wait was worth it. But those are just my thoughts on the current version of the game before patch 1.1. Let me know what you guys think about Enfield so far. I'll probably make another video like this once patch 1.1 is nearing its end. If you have any suggestion on what else I can cover, do let me know. Bye bye!